And hello, everyone. A good Friday to you all. I'm Josh Elliott. We're going to begin this hour with Hillary Clinton, who now says Russian President Vladimir Putin essentially had a score to settle in relation to the suspected hacking of the election. She has also now commented on the release of a letter by FBI Director James Comey just days before the election she would lose to Donald Trump.
This is something every American should be worried about.
No kidding.
You know, we have to recognize that, as the latest reports made clear, Vladimir Putin himself directed the covert cyber attacks against our electoral system, against our democracy, apparently because he has a personal beef against me. And why is that? Because when he came back into power, because when I became Secretary of State, he was serving as Prime Minister to Medvedev, who was president. And I want you to know this because you'll go home and people will ask you. And so he decided, you know, that's the way their system works. He decided he would be president again. So in the fall of 2011, they had, quote, parliamentary elections, which were so flawed, so illegitimate, that it was embarrassing. I was your Secretary of State. At least in those years, we stood up for democracy and human rights. And one of the things that was clear was that this was a phony attempt for him to appear as though he had a parliamentary victory. And so I issued a statement. That's what Secretaries of State do. And I basically said, based on independent observations and analysis, this was an unfair, not free, illegitimate election. Now, at the same time,
Again, these are comments from Hillary Clinton. Obviously, they come one day after President Obama vowed to retaliate against Russia for its suspected meddling in the election. Intelligence sources revealed this week, of course, that Russian President Vladimir Putin had a major hand in the cyber attacks. Here's, in fact, what President Obama had to say to NPR about America's response to come.
I think there is no doubt that when any foreign government tries to impact the integrity of our elections, that we need to take action, and we will, at a time and place of our own choosing.
President-elect Donald Trump, meanwhile, appears to have, well, a much different stance here. He tweeted, and I quote, "Are we talking about the same cyber attack where it was revealed that head of the DNC illegally gave Hillary the questions to the debate," end quote.